Hello everyone, hope you're having a great day. Time for my short and hopefully somewhat helpful review of Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered. I'm not going to elaborate on how much better it looks or if this remaster was even needed or not. The fact is, it's here, so why not enjoy what is one of my all-time favorite games. Having said that, my enjoyment was not supposed to start right away, as I encountered some problems before I was even able to start a game. Comes November the 30th. I was able to preload the game so it is ready for the next day premiere. I started the download and behold, several minutes later I had the files on my computer. As it turned out, it was a mistake. The very next day, for whatever reason, my Steam decided not to play along and presented me with grayed out play button. Few moments of going through different menus, support page links and Google search gave precisely zero results. I could see and browse the downloaded files on my drive. They were just useless to me as they were encrypted. Supposedly, Steam was to decrypt them and install the game, but it just didn't happen. So after a few scratches on the head, I did the only sensible thing. Right click, manage, uninstall. Then by some miracle, I was able to tell Steam to install the game. Obviously it had to download it again. But after that, installation went as smooth as a dolphin on a slip and slide. And then I was finally able to run a game. Hooray! Unfortunately, my joy was just a little bit premature. Happens with the age, I guess. Anyway, some very wise and knowledgeable people at Sony decided that to play remastered Horizon game on PC, which I bought on Steam, I need a PSN account. Obviously. So, as an owner of precisely zero PlayStation consoles, I created my PSN account. Fair enough, the process wasn't bad, took only a few moments, but I wonder why I even had to do this. Now, back to the game. Pop-up window appears to sign in to PlayStation. Easy enough. Or you would think so. Email address entered, password entered, done. Or not quite yet. Now they're sending me a verification code to my email. So I check for new mail. Nothing. Wait more, check, nothing. Wait more, check, you have an idea. And all I want is to play a game. So I hit the back button, check if I enter right email and password, hit next, and they are sending me another verification code. Brilliant. So I wait a bit, check email, nothing. Rinse and repeat couple of times. And finally, emails from Sony arrive with few verification codes at that point. So I enter the most recent one, not correct. Okay, let's try the previous one. Nope. Okay, maybe the very first one then. Nope. At this point, I got the message that my PSN account was locked and has to be recovered. Luckily, the process was actually fast and simple. New password created, back to the game. Enter email, new password, and miracle happens. No verification code required anymore. I am actually in the game. Yay! I watch the opening cutscene and I land onto the main screen with settings, new game, load imported saves, etc. At which point I had to go to work. Hence my game review so far is not of the game, but of how to even run a game. So thank you very much for suffering through all of my misadventures with me so far. It really means a lot. Now, let's finally take a look at the game. First of all, let's check how importing the saves from original Horizon works. It actually works very well. I can see all of my saves dating back as far as to 2020. Okay, let's load the save with 390 hours played on it, with all missions finished, good gear, etc. So, my very first impression, it looks good. Really good. Not that original Horizon looked bad or anything like that, it is still a beautiful game, but the remastered one is the next level pretty. So far so good. Now, it's time to visit few well-known places and just admire the work that was done. First stop, the Embrace. New lighting, updated textures and models. I don't need to say much more, it looks just lovely. Water, vegetation, alloy. I'm so pleased with how it all presents itself. Next stop, obviously, Meridian. Everybody goes to Meridian, so I need to see what it's all about myself. And yes, difference is significant. However, at this point I need to mention that the remastered Horizon is much more demanding compared to the original one. The requirements are the same as Forbidden West. They are not stupid crazy or anything, but to run the game at reasonable frame rates at 1440p or 4K, you need somewhat modern equipment. Saying that, my 3080 Ti can run the game in 4K at average just over 60-ish FPS. However, I had to record in 1440p, as recording and encoding in 4K was a little bit too much. Anyhow, Meridian received a lot of attention. It looks like a living town with plenty of additional NPCs everywhere. Textures and vegetation are up to the modern standards. It really looks next level. However, I did notice some flickering in some areas. I just could not put my finger on it initially. The issue became much more visible in the night and also with the sun casting shadows. After a bit of experimentation with settings, I established that the shadow quality is the culprit. I don't know if it is just my system doing some silly things, but it seems that the problem exists on high and very high settings of shadow quality. Adjusting it to medium seems to solve the issue. Other than that, I did not have any other graphical mishaps. So, back to the task. Let's visit a couple more places and enjoy the new and improved Horizon game. The remastered version did not introduce any new quests or missions. It didn't bring any new mechanics, although I was a bit hoping for increased inventory or even stash, but it was very unlikely. Nevertheless, I really enjoyed the remastered version. I'm even considering doing another full playthrough. However, quite recently I did a full playthrough of the original game consisting of 50 episodes. There is actually one more to do to finish couple of side quests and the one cauldron. So if you want to jump into Aloy's world and see what that whole fuss is about, I encourage you to visit my channel, maybe even subscribe, and watch Aloy's adventures unfolding. Whether you are a new player or a returning one, in my humble opinion, I really think that the Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered is worth spending time with. Mind you, I might be biased since I really love this game. I really appreciate if you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and check my full playthrough of Horizon Zero Dawn. See you next time.